It is 6 o'clock. It's Friday night. It's time for Dragons and Stuff. Yay! My favorite time of the week. I'm so glad that I get to come here and run a game of Pathfinder for the next 4 hours for all of you out there, and for my grateful, gracious players who really appreciate everything that I do for them to bring this game together, create new and interesting NPCs for them to encounter and monsters for them to fight. I can tell they really enjoy the effort I put into this, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes. Yes, of course. Continue.
Tonight is our 28th episode.
Iconic.
That is, yeah. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, just 28 episodes. We've actually been doing this for longer because we had a couple of non-numbered episodes, non-storyline episodes, as you all know. Last week we had our special guest, which was amazing. It was a ton of fun. It was an amazing session. We learned a lot about the story. It was really great. I really enjoyed that session. I hope that we can have another one just as good. We'll recap a little bit. What's that?
We'll need a new guest.
Yeah, right. In a little bit, we'll recap a little bit about what happened last week. But before we get into that and into tonight's adventure, we do have to talk about a little thing called prizes, because you're getting them once again. You are about to woo. Woo. Yeah, woo. Do your woo. Get your woos out. Woo. The players sometimes they were hesitating on the woos. I don't understand. Our first prize for this evening is graciously. I will get. I got you. I know what I'm doing. Quigley doesn't trust me. Quigley's all hot to go. Our first prize of the evening is graciously provided by Dungeon Crate, but before I tell you about it, I have to go over to Ben, because he has once again put up a poll to decide which NPC will be reading the prizes. Ben?
Yes, so for this week's DNS poll, we once again received a record number of votes, with 20 votes this time.
Whoa.
Wow. I know, once it gets higher and higher, it'd be even better, so get out there and vote.
How many votes until you vomit on camera?
I don't know. However, there was a clear winner this time, because Amy has won.
Amy! A very special NPC, near and dear to all of us, especially certain wizards in the party. Yeah.
You gonna read some stuff?
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I'll present some prizes. So, if you are interested in, as Ben mentioned, record number of voters this week. If you're interested in having your own voice heard as to who should be reading the prizes every week, make sure that you follow Ben on Twitter at @LookIt'sBenBirch. And every week he's putting up those polls. All you gotta do is get on there and click who you think should be presenting prizes. This week it's gonna be Amy. Amy probably doesn't have much time for any of this nonsense. Probably be in and out real quick, because she's got, as we all know, personal issues to deal with. Amy, why don't you let us know who it is, or what it is Dungeon Crate's giving out? Well, yeah, of course, I'll just take time out of my schedule, which, of course, since my time means nothing to anybody. Clearly, not certain wizards that I happen to know. I'll just come here and talk about prizes that you all can win. I mean, because after all, why would I need to get anything? No, it's all about everybody else. So, here we are, Dungeon Crate. What do? They provide RPG goodies for everybody. Anybody who has a subscription to Dungeon Crate gets some stuff in the mail every month. Great. You know what I get every month? Nothing from anybody, because nobody loves me and nobody has time for me.
You're not getting your period anymore.
Whoa! Hey, I'm not that
I thought it. I kept my mouth shut. I thought it.
It's a fantasy setting.
I was being PG.
Fantastic. Lost my place. Let me try to get back on track after that. Rousing revelation. You're right, Craig. You're absolutely right. And we all know whose fault that is. Anyway, what Dungeon Crate is providing to one lucky winner tonight is a random sampler box, a adventure vault for one of you who shares this video with the hashtag dragons and stuff. You have to do it publicly on your Facebook page, otherwise Social won't be able to see it. And they won't be able to count it as a valid share. Might as well like this video while you're at it too. I mean, I don't like it, but you should.
Oh, Amy.
Oh, don't give me that look, Quigley. Give me your O's. No time for that.
You
Very
already
busy woman.
have some O's.
I don't know. I've lost my place everywhere.
We didn't even, I want to go on the record tonight, we didn't even start on the rails. So there's no going off. I mean, we've never been on.
Way off the rails now.
This has been the best one ever.
Sorry.
So if you want your chance to win a random sampler box of Dungeon Crate goodies, provided graciously by Dungeon Crate, you should share this half of the episode with the hashtag dragons and stuff publicly on your Facebook page so we can see it. And then perhaps at the end of this half of the episode, you'll be chosen to win. I know I sure won't, because I'm not eligible, because I don't exist in the real world. I can't. I have nowhere else to go with that.
I think there's a code.
Yeah, I'm putting Amy's. We're letting Amy go back. Amy's going back in the box. I'm gonna take it from here.
Amy.
Whether you win or not, you could do yourself a favor. Head over to dungeoncrate.com. They have, as Amy so graciously mentioned, a random samplings of RPG goodness coming to your address every single month with a subscription. It's very reasonable, and it can be made more reasonable by the amazing code that you could put in. It's Dragons and Stuff, all caps, all one word. That's going to give you $5 off a subscription of Dungeon Crate. You can pay just 1 month or several months in advance. Considering the holidays are coming up, you know, maybe get something for yourself or get something for somebody you know is a big gamer and looking to expand their repertoire of amazing RPG goodies. Each box is curated and themed to fit a specific monthly theme. I know that the audience members who've already subscribed are describing themselves as pretty happy, and I trust them because I trust all of you. We, of course, Dungeon Crate is not our only sponsor for the evening. We have Open Gaming Store. If you go over to opengamingstore.com, you will find a myriad of amazing Paizo and third-party source materials to take your game to the next level. A whole bunch of stuff. You can get hard copies or PDFs, or an array of RPG accessories like battle mats, dice, crit cards, treasure cards, all kinds of good stuff. They also have a code for you guys. So if you've been thinking about going over to Open Gaming Store but you haven't quite made it, I highly suggest it. Get over there, type in the code DRAGONS &, which stands for and, stuff. Use the code that you see before you. You're going to get 20% off your order. So again, with the holidays coming up, you have a gamer in your life, you're thinking, oh, they really would love some more source books. Head over to opengamingstore.com. Make sure you're putting in that code so you can get 20% off your order. You will be very glad you did. Sirenscape, we know them, we love them. They're providing the sounds, music, and ambiance for this evening. Head over to sirenscape.com. Download the app. Check out their amazing assortment of sound libraries. Consider getting a subscription to their service so that you can get access to all of their sound libraries for one low price. That's sirenscape.com. And, of course, we can never forget about Paizo, the makers of Pathfinder, the very reason we're sitting here tonight. If you head over to paizo.com, you will find everything that you need to get started with your own Pathfinder adventure tonight. Or probably another night because you're sitting here watching us today. But any other time, you will find, head over to paizo.com, make sure that you are checking out. They have, whether you're a new player, looking to get the beginner box so that you can dive headfirst into some amazing Pathfinder adventures, or whether you're a seasoned player looking for something new to add to your game, paizo.com has it all. Make sure you head over there. Check it out. It's great stuff. Woo woo! With all of that having been said, we are going to do the recap and the intro, but we have something extra special for you tonight. Our epic narrator, whose melodic voice tells you the tale of dragons and stuff in the moments before this stream begins, is here with us tonight. And I think it is only fitting that he pick up where the story left off and tell us a little bit about what happened last week. So, Mr. Brian Summers, take it away.
When last we met, the party was conscripted by an inquisitor of Ererand on the hunt for a blasphemous tome containing dangerous rituals for calling abyssal creatures into your world. Quigley was especially excited to be on the hunt for evil, though certain other members of the group naturally wanted to do literally anything else but go after a dangerous book of demon summoning. Your investigations led you to a warehouse owned by the Swift Winds Trading Company, where you discovered a secret basement. Under the warehouse was a short hallway, a trapdoor that Alex nearly bypassed, and a secret storage room where you found a pair of badly burned corpses, one of which bore the tattoo of the symbol of woe. Their killers were a quartet of fiery, impish creatures. You handily defeated these lesser outsiders, saw no sign of the unholy tome, but discovered evidence that led you to the Naiad, where you met with a roguish entrepreneur named Nick Faraway. She indicated that none other than Amy Ulfa had approached her to sell a tome not a few days past. Marcus was immediately struck with a burning desire to find this book and make sure Amy was safe. You rushed to her apartment and found no sign of Amy, but you did find an ice demon lurking in her closet. You easily crushed it and discovered that Amy had run away to a nearby cabin owned by her uncle. You found Amy and learned she did indeed have the book, but she had thrown it into a well in an attempt to rid of it. In speaking with her about why she was involved in all this demon business, she revealed that she was seeking spiritual help for a rather personal problem. Amy was pregnant. However, she had no idea that the spirits she was trying to contact were demons from the abyss, and when she learned, she tried to stop the ritual of contact. Unfortunately, that left the portal half open, and the only way to close it was to finish the ritual. Marcus took charge, reading the ritual from the book and calling forth a being of pure evil. You all swarmed the beast, but found that its aura of darkness made it nearly impossible to hit. After a harrowing fight, Quigley and Serafina were able to destroy it with a victorious 1-2 combo, Quigley laying the final death blow upon it with a vengeful smite. With the demon destroyed and the book in her possession, Serafina took a leave of you and strode off into the sunset. That's when you were telepathically contacted by Mortifor, who claimed he had found the Animus of Woe. What do you do?
Yay, Brian!
It's quite wonderful.
That was awesome.
So, I think we should
Read the comments.
read some comments.
Yeah.
So Alexander Beecroft says, "This show always makes my
Yay, Alexander.
Makes our week too,
Yes,
definitely.
us too.
Yeah, mine a little less this week because, imaginary pregnant lady and all that.
That's not our fault. That's your fault.
Alyssa Bell says, "Yay! I'm finally here again."
Yay,
Yay,
Alyssa!
indeed.
Welcome back, Alyssa. Thanks for joining us again and again.
Chelsea Ann Kelsey says, I have returned, Miss Satine, but still got to see the episode afterwards. Looked awesome. Chelsea, hi.
And JimJam, you want that
Oh yeah,
one?
I'll take the next one. Connie Rodehaver, my aunt,
Aw.
who once again, thank you for not crushing my head when I was small and annoying. Says, good to see everyone. Good to see you as well. In fact, I do want I'll take this opportunity to mention that while it's good to see that you're watching, it's nice that I will see you relatively soon. I had mentioned in my Q&A this week that next week I will not be here in studio. We'll still be we'll be airing a very special, we call it episode 0 of Dragons and Stuff. Like the Dragons and Stuff prototype.
No, it's not.
We'll have a couple of the
asleep.
cast members in the studio. They can make commentary and
hate it.
chat with you guys while it's playing. But I will be in Louisiana because I'll be getting married over that
Going
weekend.
to
So
that
I won't be here.
Congratulations.
Adam won't be there because won't be here because he has to come with me. I made him. I told him he has to come. So we won't be here, but
We'll be here.
But those people might be.
But they
here.
weren't invited.
They weren't invited to my
Oh,
wedding. I don't want
worry,
them.
I have this idea of crashing JimJam's wedding, and then, you know, perhaps while he's at the altar, we just play a game right then and there.
Just right there.
Just
bust
right
out
there. Just bust it out in
Play
front of
Pathfinder
everyone.
at my own wedding.
On that
On the altar.
Tommy Simmons says, woohoo! Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Tommy.
Welcome.
By the way, if you're a returning viewer, let us know. If you're a new viewer, let us know. And
Yes.
if you are new, normally we play with 5 of us. Lyra normally sits here-ish.
That's a
but
small
she-
area.
Yeah.
She is still sick,
We'll be spread out a little
unfortunately.
bit.
So send
Yes.
Ashley some love on social media. Let her know you're thinking about her and wishing
Love you,
her well.
Ashley.
Cure
Feel
moderate
better.
wounds.
And hopefully she'll be here for episode 0 next week.
You would want to be using Cure Disease.
That
wouldn't work.
Josh Applin
That's right,
says,
she's not hurt, she's
"What's
sick."
up, Friday night family?"
What's up, Josh?
What up,
Hey, Josh.
Thanks for joining us again.
John Christian says, bad news, my party session was canceled tonight. Good news.
Good news.
Dragons and stuff is
You
live.
can watch us live!
Our party session wasn't
Yay,
canceled.
John.
John Goodman says, Jim, congrats are in order.
Yeah, as I mentioned, yeah, I'll be getting married. So thank you for the congratulations, and yeah, I'll see you when after my life has changed.
Norman Valeri says, let's get this party started.
Yes.
Well, it is started. We're reading comments. There are a lot of them.
Dylan Teeter, yes! Shopping time.
Yes. Well,
Time
we
for
do.
shopping.
So,
We do have some shopping.
where
Yes, we do.
are we, Jim?
So you guys had gone back to Trapsboro. It's still that evening. You guys are walking into town. You are tired, weary. Some of you rather shocked. It's still in shock over having faced such
Yes.
momentous
Face.
evil.
Face.
Yes,
I got the face.
somebody did indeed have a large portion of their very life force sucked out of their own face
I need
by the
to
demon.
get
So,
healed.
although Quigley is still elated
I think
from having slain a demon, like
I'm
he is,
skipping off to the church, and
it's
I'm
like
just,
he's found his calling.
I'm just running into Father Langdon's room, and I'm like, "Oh, Father Langdon, let me just tell you what's happening." I'm just ecstatic to tell him the story of that.
Question: when you're excited to see him, are you also excited to see Lyra, who's there?
Yeah, is Lyra there? Where's Lyra at?
She's off doing.
Well, I can tell you that
things.
there's no way you would just run into Father Langdon's room because you would definitely be stopped before that
Because
happens.
he's
Like
dead.
100%.
All right.
But you know,
Kevin Robert Terrell
say
says,
things
I'm
like
happy
that.
to be here. Go team.
Yay.
we're happy you're here too.
Craig's comment from Jose Angel says that comment was a nat 20. And Lacey Zaradnik says, Craig says what we were all thinking.
Yes.
Penelope Taylor says,
Yeah.
"Happy Friday, hi team."
Hello. And Rav Strum says, Crag team member. Team
Craig
member?
Tember.
Craig Timber.
Craig Timber.
Just kidding. Crab Timber is next month, as we are always thankful for
I
Crag.
did not
Sorry.
know that it was Craig's
It's
giving.
Me neither.
Craig's giving is in Craig Timber.
Craig's giving.
I
Wow.
like that. I am
I'm used
happy.
to Craig mornings.
Is it going to be Quigley Mass then?
Wait, wouldn't it be Craig Vember?
Craig Vember? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I
Craig
didn't
Timber
invent
was-
this month.
Craig
I don't
Timber was
know.
last month.
Oh my goodness.
I guess. I
Cool.
don't know, Craig.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know who gets to decide this calendar.
Move on.
I'm very quiet walking
Craguary.
to the mouse and moth.
You're going towards the mouse and moth? Okay.
Yeah, you said it's like dark.
Oh, yeah, and you guys are still, like,
Yeah.
exhausted, and some of you hurt, and, like...
Yes.
Yeah.
I hurt.
Well, I think what's interesting about what you said was that some of us were in shock.
Yeah.
I had a week in real time to process this information. and I still have not processed it. So, you know what? Brian Summer, could you say how dejected I walk to the mouse and moth? if you wouldn't mind.
Marcus, with his head hung low, walks in a shuffling pace towards the market.
I love it. We need you here every week. Need narrating their events.
You gotta be muted?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
You gotta
You
go to the
okay?
restroom?
No, I don't have to
You
go to the
gotta leave it?
restroom. No.
Like, can we mute Craig, please? All right, looks like you're muted.
Are you okay?
Did you lose your mic? I lost my mic.
Yeah, mine's about to come off too.
Alex Pretty Pitt says, "I
Can
only
you
managed
mute
a
mine?
few hours sleep, but this is totally worth being tired all day. Hello from South Australia."
Yes.
Every
That's
week
so
it amazes
awesome.
me that people literally on the opposite side of the earth are watching this show. It's crazy.
And you know, we have quite a few followers outside of the United States. It's quite wonderful that they're
Yeah, I
all there.
love it. Ashley Seal says, "What do you do now, guys? Go look and save
where are
Lyra.
you?
Where am I? I don't know. Where are you? We need you."
Actually,
where we left
Ashley
you.
Seal, is she new? Is she a new viewer? Ashley Seal? I
Oh,
don't.
that's evil
Is
Jim
that
Jam
somebody
coming
I don't
out quite
remember her?
easily.
I don't think she's ever watched
Having
the show
been in
before.
here, that's well, welcome,
I'm a
Ashley
correct-
Seal. Glad you've learned about the show.
So, yes, so after I regale my
Right. So
amazing
you just tell
tale
everybody who will
to
listen
Father Langton,
about
I go back to the mouse and
Slang
laugh
the
because I
demon.
want to
Father
tell
Langton.
everyone.
No,
Don't say
I-
Now
Father
you guys have
Langton.
I
remembered
need to get-
that you had been told too that Mortifor had contacted you. So there's also
Wait a
that to
minute.
deal with. Whenever you don't have to do it now. I'm just saying.
Are
I'm
you
just
in the
reminding you
church?
that would be
I need to get healed.
sort of a.
Forgot it.
It is rather late
wait,
right
wait,
now.
wait.
Yeah.
Give a little tap
But
to
the
the
church
noggin.
is still open, yes?
Like they're shutting down for the day.
We're speaking to
Give a
Father
little tap to
Langton.
the noggin as
Yeah,
I
I
walk.
need to get healed.
Hey, Mortifor, you in there?
Well, we're gonna
There's
go.
no
No, listen. We're gonna go get Lyra. We're going to the church to get Lyra for her to heal us,
Okay. So,
Although you could roll a knowledge arcana if you want.
right?
I am going to.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna
Johnny
get-
Ward says, "Hey everybody, love to all from Canada, but as always, repping #Team Alex."
Yay, thank you, Johnny. Aw, I feel warm and cozy inside.
24. Knowledge arcana.
So you do know that telepathy of that level that he had used does not allow him to see into your mind at all. It just allows him to communicate thoughts to you. You could have, during that brief time, communicated back with him, but at this point, it's very likely that any connection would not be there anymore.
So we're gonna go. We're going to the Church of
Yes.
Percival to see Lyra to heal us.
And to have Lyra come back with us.
Yeah, we're gonna go gather up Lyra.
We want
Okay,
Lyra.
Lyra is not there.
Well, who's there?
Who? Yeah, who do we
Where's
see?
Brother York, as always?
Brother
And he
York.
tells us Lyra's not there.
He tells you
Hey, so where's?
Lyra is not here.
Hey,
Where
so
does
we
she
need a lot of
go?
healing. Where's Lyra?
Well, she's not here.
Do we need to do a group spooning session? Remember how he
doesn't-
spooned me last
Yes,
time?
but that wasn't for healing. That was for getting rid of your poison.
Totally different.
Totally
It's a way
different.
different. Yeah, it's a way different ritual. I'm surprised you
That's-
quickly knew that.
I thought, okay,
Yes,
well,
but I'm not even there. I'm just.
should we hug and heal?
Wait, did she leave us?
No, she will be back,
When will she be back?
What is she?
Is she
provided
okay?
she survives.
Survives? What?
Look,
Quest
I
2?
really shouldn't say anymore, but keep in mind that she's safe and she's
She's
fine.
safe, but
She's
if she
safe.
survives.
she should be fine.
Okay.
Well, we just fought a demon, and we're in dire need of some healing.
Could you please heal us?
Well, I can provide services.
For
Sure
a
you
price?
can.
For a price?
Well, I mean,
Because you stole our healer, she would be the one healing
she
us.
willingly chose this path. I mean, nobody's forcing her to do anything.
I don't believe it. I'm gonna.
You rolling a bluff check?
Are you rolling an intimidate check?
I'm not
Does she
intimidated.
sense motive?
I'm
or what are you
sensing
rolling?
motive on that. I don't think she left willingly. Oh,
She
I got
did.
a 4, and what
She
do I get? A
did.
negative?
This feels right.
You're 100% certain that he's lying to you.
Oh, really?
You know what, Craig? It's okay.
Lucas Martinez says Amy/Taylor Swift has already written 2 albums worth of songs about this whole situation.
Right? He's about to drop those.
And Ashley
Hot
says,
heat.
"Don't die."
Well,
Well,
I'm
it's
just
unlikely
about
that they'll be
dead.
able to
So
survive
what?
without you, Ashley.
What can you do for
Yes,
me?
I need some healing too, please.
I can provide
Yes.
some healing. Many of my blessings have been exhausted for the day, but I can provide some measure. Who among you is the worst hurt?
Is it me?
All right, I will use my most powerful magic on you then. You get back 14
Wow.
hit points.
That's all? I'm not there.
Wait, I thought you
there.
were at the church.
You're
You're
not
in Father
there?
Langdon's
Yeah, I thought
room.
you were there.
I'm in Father Langdon's room. I'm not.
Nobody
Not
let you in Father
room.
Langdon's
Can't
room.
get there.
I'm whispering through the door.
He used dungeoneering to find his way into
Yeah.
the room. And
Oh, we'll heal
I
some
understand.
overnight too,
Natasha
right?
McWilliams says,
little.
"Hi from Canada. I'm a newish viewer. I've been watching old episodes, and this is my first live one.
Welcome, Natasha!
Welcome.
Just remember to like and share this video with the hashtag dragons and stuff so that you can be entered to win wonderful prizes. And if you're in Canada, like you say you are, you could be in that competition to try and
No, you're doing everything right.
get one.
You did everything.
Wow.
The words
Fantastic.
just broke coming out of my mouth.
She got
That
it.
sounded like
You got
something
it.
I would say. Ryan Harris says, Craig, what are you drinking? I was drinking my Awake potion, which is a matcha green tea. This is not vodka, this is water.
Oh.
Sense motive.
Sense motive. Great, so do I get healing now? Or what? Am I just going to bleed out here on the floor? I'm just
Who else?
dripping
Who
blood.
else among you
Me, right
requires
here?
aid?
the guy who's cut open and bleeding?
Wow, I was pretty much.
7 points of healing, Crag.
So Jose Angel says, I'm gonna wait until Brian narrates how Crag takes an insightful crap in the bathroom.
Oh, no, Jose.
In the bathroom? You
Brian,
obviously
no.
don't watch
I've
our
been
show.
watching this show very long.
That's nasty. Gross.
I can provide.
I'd rather hear the birth of Amy's child
another
than
one of those.
Is it true?
Good night, everybody! Good night! It's been a great show. We've got a lot
That
done.
child coming out, it's been like 1 week. Oh, and Johnny Ward says, and make it public. Jeez, Quigley. Sorry, I forgot. Make it public.
They know it better than you do.
I know.
I could provide
nice.
one more lesser healing before my blessings are exhausted for the day.
Go ahead, Craig.
Come back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have
We
to come
will
back
have
tomorrow
to.
too, but yeah.
But go ahead,
hit me.
Craig.
Hit ya?
Hit me.
Hit me,
Takes
brother.
out his mace.
Hit me, but not you.
Critical hit. 15 points of damage. Jaws dislocated. Did a little better that time. 9 points of healing.
Okay, I'll take it.
John Anthony Fazio says, I just stumbled across this in my newsfeed. I
Oh,
love
so
D&D,
many
and this is
new
great.
people.
Fantastic,
John.
John.
Thanks for joining us.
Happy to
Welcome.
see you here.
Wonderful.
Something may happen soon, I promise.
So,
Aw.
after I'm done regaling my story, I saunter back to the Mouse and Moth.
Okay.
Who did you regale the story to?
He's
Through
literally
the
just
door.
standing outside
Nobody
Father
let you
Langdon's
near the
door.
door.
Yes, they
Just
love
whispering.
me. I've been the only one that's allowed to see
Do you
Father
remember
Langdon.
when they kicked you
You're
out
not
of the
here.
church?
You are not here.
You're not there, Marcus, because you're over
But
at the
I'm
Mouse
in
and
your
Moth.
brain letting you know.
No, I
Reminding
am
you that you
they
got
won't let
kicked
me
out.
through the door.
You
The
got
door
kicked
is
out of
locked.
this place.
The door is locked, but I'm whispering.
I am missing
Sorry,
my
Mom.
Lyra buffer. This is awful. Because usually I have a Lyra buffer here, and now I just have the two loudest people.
Well,
That's
Ashley
true, you are
Seal,
sandwiched.
Ashley, by the way, regarding Jim's comment earlier, says, thanks, Jim Jam. I'm gone for only a few weeks, which is a few weeks with the plague, and you forgot me already. Well, it has been weeks, Ashley. So.
It has been weird.
So, when I'm back at the Mouse and Moth, do I see Lord Marcus there?
Yeah, he's there. I assume.
Why are we not together?
I have to assume
I'm
that
with you.
Marcus
Let's go eat.
has
Let's
taken
go
up
To another
drink.
restaurant?
knocking back
Naiad?
some of Grandpa's old cough syrup.
I don't know. Let me flip a coin. Find out.
Either
Gotta flip a coin.
way,
I don't know. It could go either way at this point.
Either way, I grab
nighttime.
two beers and I
It is
bring them
nighttime.
We
over,
have to
one for him,
always-
one for me.
Always.
Yeah, I'm actually
never getting
leaning
compliments
towards
on that.
not drinking, is what I think I would, because when I got drunk to find her, everything went bad. He
nighttime?
grabbed me and I couldn't get out and I couldn't help her.
Okay.
It was all bad news. So I think I'd be leaning not to do that, but I'll flip a coin.
It's nighttime.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm never getting caught with my pants down again with you.
Hey, let me hit the coin.
What?
Let me hit the coin.
Why are you at my coin?
I gotta flip the coin. I gotta flip to see if I'm drinking. or
never
not.
flip another man's coin.
All right, so drinking is which one?
Oh, Jesus.
Tails.
Tails.
This is really... Marcus,
Dice cam.
I don't have
Dice
any more
cam.
suit syrups. Does
Dice
he have
cam.
them all?
Dice cam. Dice cam. Dice cam. Dice cam.
Does he have
Dice
any
cam.
suit syrups?
Dice cam. There it is.
Remember how many we bought?
Heads.
It's like the heads to me.
I don't have it. I
So,
just had that one.
You are sober tonight. So you guys all end up back at the Mouse and Moth. Is that the gist?
Craig, where are we going?
But I am sitting
Hey,
at the bar,
Yeah.
just staring.
Sure.
But I'm next to him.
what are the other? So we have the Mouse and Moth and the Naiad.
Is there any other
Right.
Are there
restaurants
any other
nearby?
places we can get some food? We don't have to see these.
I mean,
jerks.
during the day, you know that there are a lot of like vendors and
How's
Oh
the
yeah,
food at
meat
the Naya?
pies.
They have food or just
uh,
it'll be a bad crap.
To be like Mrs. What's her face? Meat pies.
yeah, they don't
Sweeney Todd?
go for food there.
Okay, I guess.
Usually, you guys
We'll
can
just
like
go with them.
find vendor like stalls and stuff during the day, but at this hour, there's really nothing out. I mean, the Mouse and Moth is your best bet.
Yeah, we're going back there to eat.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Could we get some eating narration?
Poor Brian.
With the skills of a trained pig, food is shoveled into the mouths of our creepy people, and they start to swallow. No one wants to see this.
Brian Summers in the house, folks.
Fantastic. Outstanding. Lucas Martinez says he was whispering to the broom closet the whole time regarding Quigley whispering through the door.
Can there be a roll that Quigley has to make to see if there are empty stools next to me? Because I don't want him sitting next to me.
I'll just stand if there's no stool.
I mean, not going to get rid of him that easy, Marcus. This is
find our
Quigley
own
we're talking
table.
about.
Yeah, let's sit by ourselves. Let them.
Ashley Seal wants
Or
Crag
sit
to
together.
know
Yes,
that
yes.
she is not just a sound buffer.
Yeah. You're so much more than the sound
She also makes water. And
Water.
and has
She's
to
a
be
water
reminded about what we've done to help the audience know what's
That's
happening.
it.
For example,
Yeah.
she has no idea when you guys got sunglasses.
No, you know, Ashley, you need to watch the episode to see why.
Now, here is something that I find very interesting about this moment, is that
Okay.
I'm celebrating a wonderful deed that we
Yes,
have
it is
done
a
in
totally
in
different
slaying
vibe
a
for you.
demon, in ridding the world of evil, and I look over at Lord Marcus, and
Yeah.
he's not there. Like,
This
and
is
so
the man before you.
I say, Lord Marcus, is something the matter? No? Yes?
Could be.
Could be. Those are all your options, yes. So, do you, perhaps want to talk about it? No. Well, I put my arm around his shoulder.
Cool.
And then I rub his head a little bit.
And that's when Crag and Alex walk in with their shades. They stand. They walk in, and then they both stand like shoulder to shoulder and like give the room like a glance.
Look around.
Look around. And then I assume you guys were talking about getting food. You guys eat.
I'm hungry.
We're getting our own table.
I don't know.
I want to take a few
noise that
steps
is,
back. Like
Doc.
he said, we were celebrating.
Yeah.
He was celebrating by himself. Like he just ran in there by himself.
Yes, I'm
Like, you
telling
figure
you. Everyone.
He's super excited, right?
I'm so
yeah.
happy.
He's
But if
literally
he's celebrating, wouldn't we celebrate together as a group? No, he would just go by himself.
Sir
and-
Gerald,
If
Sir
I
Gerald would not
see
approve
you,
of
I will
that.
go celebrate with you. This is a wonderful day.
It's night.
Do you come and get me? It's been a wonderful
No,
day.
we find a nice quiet table away from you,
Why?
and we get some food.
I don't understand why you don't like me.
Quigley
Because
just
you
wants to
run
be
off and
everybody's
don't
friend right
wait
now.
for us.
Wait, I'm just so
You left the church and didn't wait for us. That's why he's pissed off
I
at you
didn't
right
even
now.
see you at the church. I was so excited. I ran and then I ran back because I thought you would be here.
When he's talking to them
Yeah.
and wrapped up in all of this, I leave.
You leave?
No.
Okay. Do you have anywhere you intend to go specifically, or is it just?
Perception check on if I notice because he's not leaving my
Yeah,
side.
because you were
I'm gonna
you
look
were his
behind
shadow.
me as I leave to make sure he doesn't see me, and if he does see me, as soon as I get out the door, I'm casting Vanish.
Did he
This sounds-
prepare vanish though?
This sounds.
Would you like to look?
How come you get a colorful fancy
All right,
one?
all right, I'll allow it.
That's good, Quigley.
I would like to see if I notice him leave though.
I'm sure you would notice him leave. I mean, it's.
I don't think so.
No, never mind.
talking to
I
them.
have no idea.
I don't
Well-
cast Vanish then. I just go. I'm going to the only place I know that you can sit and be left alone.
Cheers.
I'm going to the Naiad, and I'm
Okay.
finding the darkest corner I can, and I'm just sitting there.
Well, I think the important thing to note is there anything else tonight that you guys specifically want to do? If there are any if there are any particular moments you want to have, I encourage you to have them. But if there's nothing specific that you'd like to do, I assume you guys would get rooms. You guys have rooms.
We have rooms. We have the deal.
Yeah, you have the rooms.
I would like to talk to them very shortly.
Then go
and
for
I
it.
will say,
by all means, I don't want to.
I don't know if you noticed, but actually I can't find him anywhere around here, but there's something strange happening with Lord Marcus, and I know that he hasn't been very good to us recently in terms of putting us in dangerous situations and doing things differently than what we wanted as a group. But I do believe that we should lift his spirits.
Well, he was running around town earlier.
I know, it's very odd. His behavior is very strange.
You think it's
Indeed.
some sort of weird potion he drank, or drugs?
Drugs. Well,
Drugs.
It's obvious.
It's drugs.
But
don't
either
do drugs, kids.
You know, he might
Either way-
still be upset because of Horatio.
But either way, I think we should all keep our eye on him and also
Well, where'd he go?
boost his
Yeah.
morale.
Why? You're supposed to keep your eye on him. Where'd he go?
Well, I tried
Hello?
to, but I got very excited about today. It was
See,
wonderful.
this is what we're saying is that you didn't wait for us. Once again, you didn't keep your eye on Sir Crag. You always follow Sir Crag and you left.
All right. Well, I will.
So you
I
need
will
to
do-
work on that
I'll
quickly.
I'll do better next time. All right.
It's okay. But, I mean,
All right.
so
Perfect.
keep an eye out on Marcus. Is that what we're saying?
Yes. Yes. John Bickley says, yes, Quigley is the best person to tell your problems. Indeed.
Deed.
That's where I got it from.
Deed.
Indeed.
Well,
I do have a thing I'm going to do.
What is the
I'm
thing?
going to bed.
Can't
Go to
wait
bed, guys.
hear
Good night.
the thing.
At the Naiad, what's the odds any of the Red Mask mercenaries are there? In other words, people I've seen at the Red Mask mercenaries camp, clearly not wearing their red masks in the Naiad. But is there any contact that I see there? Obviously not Mr. Jones, but
It's very unlikely. You know that they keep mostly out of town, except Mr. Jones himself, who's been doing business, and you don't see anybody who you would.
okay.
Hear the deliverance.
During the night, I'm going to prepare my spells. Can I prepare them here at the Naiad?
You would probably prefer your own room, just because it's a quiet, safe space.
Yeah, but Quigley's there. What time does Quigley normally wake up?
Early.
How early is early?
Like-
describe it to me.
Like, imagine a child who
Christmas morning.
on Christmas morning at that time. That's the time that
5
Quigley
a.m.
wakes up.
5 a.m.?
Before
every
the
morning.
sun.
Before the sun.
Before
I
the
like to
sun.
watch every sunrise.
Okay, before the sun. Okay.
Yeah.
My intention is, what time is it now? Like 9? 8?
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the Mouse and Moth,
Okay.
and I'm going to go to bed
Okay.
for 2 hours.
Yes.
Because I need 2 hours to sleep
Right.
to prepare my spells.
Yes.
So that will take it to 11, right? So for the next 2 hours after that, I'm going to prepare my spells and hopefully prepare a scroll.
Okay.
And then, that's 1. 2, basically at 3 a.m. I'm setting out.
Okay.
And I'm going to the Red Mask Mercenaries camp.
Okay.
Great.
It's gonna be
Sure.
one of those shows, guys. I'm going to bed. Taking my shades off and going to sleep.
Cool. Well,
I guess it's
so
sleep
is there anything
time.
else that you guys need to take care of?
Nope. I'm going
Yes.
to sleep.
I assume he goes up, he walks up to bed, and
Good night.
I'm going to write on a piece of paper or parchment. I'm going to write a little note that says, "It's all going to be okay, no matter what it is. We're with you," and slide it under his door.
Okay.
And then I knock on it and I say, "Lord Marcus! Lord Marcus, did you get my note? I just pushed a note under your door." Lord Marcus!
Great. Now we're going to hear this.
Lord Marcus, did you get my note? I pushed it under the door.
Come out of my room. What the hell are you doing?
Trying to
Sorry,
sleep.
I pushed a
We're
note
people
under
are trying
the
to sleep
door.
here.
All right, I'm just trying it. All right.
Ashley Seal wants to know, it's nighttime. Why are you wearing sunglasses at night?
And then I go to bed.
What? Where have you been?
Yes, you saw us
were
pick
there.
them up,
She
Ashley.
wasn't there when you guys.
She
was there for the fight with Bruce and Stanley in the alley, but then after that, she hasn't.
Yes.
So she doesn't know that those sunglasses
You haven't
actually
been watching
provide
the
you
show.
with low light
Is that what
vision.
you're telling me, Ashley? You haven't been watching the show?
Ashley,
She does
you're
not
a
care about
bad
what you've been doing.
person.
Benjamin Snyder
They're
says,
low
there's
light
something
vision glasses.
strange with Lord Marcus. I mean, the problem stems from chasing strange.
Cool. Cool, Benjamin Snyder. I rolled earlier to when I
Yeah.
wake up to prepare my scroll.
Okay.
I rolled a 26 for a scroll of invisibility.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Cool.
So, to answer Ashley's question, do you remember Bruce and Stanley? They wore their signature shades. So we took them out. You know, I had to take Bruce out. Stanley ended up getting stabbed in the heart by Claret. That was like the bad blood between them. But we tried their shades on.
Now we got that.
Yes.
And so we had, improved night vision?
Low light vision.
It's just regular.
light-
It's just low light vision.
Low
yeah.
light vision.
So it helps us see better in the dark.
You'll take a -4 in the dark.
All right, Benjamin Snyder wins this comment. I'm sure if Marcus wanted a quiet room, he could go to Amy's. I'm sure she wouldn't speak to him.
Boom.
And Lucas Martinez says, have Brian the narrator also do sound effects. And Crag's hammer hit the half orc on the head. Curse splat! Do you mind giving us a curse splat?
Splat.
Perfect.
He's got to be here every time. I'm just, he has to move and come down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
All right, so we're all in bed.
Unless somebody does a
Okay.
heal check.
So keep in mind that overnight, for resting in a bed, you're gonna get.
Oh, yeah,
I
how many?
believe that since you rest, you get. I actually looked up some stuff. When you are resting in a warm bed, you actually get double your natural healing.
What?
So
what
it's
is it?
double your level and double your Constitution modifier.
That's
Yes.
a lot of math.
So it's a
Oh,
minimum
cool.
of 10 plus your Constitution modifier.
Your level, which
double.
is 10 to 5.
Where do you see
double
10?
that,
Marcus,
10.
sometime
Constitution modifier
in the
is
wee
+1,
hours,
so you get 12.
you decide to leave Trapsboro.
Forever. And now it's just dragons and stuff, but with one F.
We lost an F because Marcus wandered off into the night and died.
Am I able to,
I am
within that
full
time
health.
frame, also have made a scroll of mage armor? Or no?
No, not if you wanna. If you're trying to get up before Quigley.
Stupid Quigley.
You're so angry with me.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
so
what I'm doing.
you head off into the darkness. I'm assuming, because otherwise this is really annoying mechanically, that you cast light on your staff,
I sure do.
And
And
head
I'm going
off.
to pop Detect Magic and just be...
sweeping the area for magic. Okay, it takes you a while. The sun is almost, you're starting to get the gray false dawn by the time you actually get to the outskirts of the mercenary camp.
Cool.
You are challenged by one of the sentries to a rap battle, actually.
Nice.
Rap battle.
Let's hear it.
He wins.
Oh, that's not fun.
You know, roll for it.
It's who goes there?
It's I, Marcus, the
Why?
wizard. Less
Why?
than magnificent. I'm here to deal. Hire you, in fact.
Okay. It's rather early.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay.
Ashley Steele, by the way, says, you are all so amazing. I wish I could be there right now, but it's time for me to try to continue to get better, and I lost the comment.
So I can join this motley crew next week. Thank you all for your prayers and thoughts. You guys are
Oh,
the best.
Good night, Ashley.
You're the best, Ashley. Get some rest.
We'll see you next
Feel
week.
better.
Big hugs.
And Ashley's birthday, by the way, is this weekend. So everybody wish her happy birthday.
Happy
and
birthday. And get better. Happy birthday, Dad.
I mean, if I have to wait in imaginary time, I'll wait.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so you eventually bleary-eyed Mr. Jones is brought to you.
Bleary-eye.
Bleary-eye.
Bleary-eye, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones is brought to you. He sits down.
I say I'm sorry for the early intrusion, but I have a private matter I needed to speak with you about. I'm looking to hire you. There is a individual in Trapsboro that I need to make safe because I'm aware that I won't be in Trapsboro all the time. So how much for a bodyguard for, say, 2 weeks?
4,000.
I mean, this is really a deal rather beneath what we're typically used to, but...
But you're good, and I know that you're good for it.
I could probably talk one of my men into... $15 gold a day.
15 gold a day.
Just needs to know who this person is.
And why?
Not interested in why.
Man, when we get like 20 gold, we're like, that's nothing. We don't want that. Give us like 500 gold pieces. Everyone else is like, oh, 15 gold a day? That's a great price. Oh, yes.
The economy really is like your average farmer makes like
a copper
20 silver a week or something.
Oh.
Like it's silly.
Aww.
Like
So we're like rock stars.
yeah, you guys, when you find like a couple platinum, that's like finding a wallet with $10,000 in it. You know.
I can pay for your services for 1 week, which I would like to do. Starting with your services tomorrow.
Okay.
I need to know the name of your man that you'll send.
Well, somebody who's been looking to get away from this particular location is a man you're rather familiar with.
Brain dead Lewis.
We could spare Lewis.
He's gonna be so mad.
I love Lewis.
Now, Mr. Jones, I know that I can trust you, but I feel that Lewis is perhaps untrusting of me and my cohorts. Is there... Can you vouch for him?
Lewis trusts gold, and Lewis knows that the reputation of this organization lies in his ability to fulfill a contract. You hire him, he'll do the job you hire him to do.
Very well. The person you'll be protecting is Amy Ulfer. And I give him the address. And I say she can't know that he's there.
Makes it a bit more difficult, but I think he'd be up for it.
And I say, I appreciate that. And I appreciate you keeping this quiet and private, and professional. And I'm sure I'll be back to extend the contract.
Can't wait.
Go back to Trapsboro.
Okay, so it's going to take you pretty late into the morning to get back into Trapsboro. Well after these fine people have had an opportunity to wake up, probably head downstairs.
Breakfast.
For
Yes,
some
biscuits.
breakfast.
What kind
Bacon.
of breakfast are we going to have?
Perhaps our narrator could tell us.
Oh, yes, sorry.
This week at the buffet, we've got pig guts and snail innards. $29.95 for adults, $14.95 for kids. Bring them down, we've got balloons.
I don't want snails.
Maisie has been experimenting in foreign cuisine of late, you know.
Escargot, apparently.
Indeed, but it's interesting. But considering
It's quite chewy.
your victory. You're feeling much more adventurous in your
intestines.
taste. So,
Wonderful.
so you dig in. It's delicious. While you are sitting there, Maisie. Well, I'll actually a delivery was dropped off for you this morning.
It's a head. Boom.
No, it's a letter. Somebody dropped a letter off for you. It's under the table somewhere. There's I believe it's near Crag's feet.
Oh, we got another surprise gift.
What?
Someone dropped a letter off for you this morning.
Yeah, but Craig can't read, so he's probably just give it to Quigley.
I've written about in Sir Gerald's guide that I wonder if Sir Crag is illiterate, and this is just he always seems to hand me the thing. Dear friends, I want to thank you. Recent events have left me to see that I owe you a debt of gratitude, and I am almost embarrassed to say that I don't know how I can repay it. That's a very rare position for someone like me to be in, and it speaks to your unique effort on the world around you. Do you want me to... Oh. As I learn more about you, it becomes clear that your deeds have such far-reaching consequences that I'm sure one could study the ripples of your choices for ages. I digress. The purpose of this letter is to offer my thanks and to offer some small token, a gesture to begin the repayment of the service you've done me. You see, before I met you all, I had no purpose. I was going through the motions of life without any passion, without any idea of what my day-to-day actions meant. Aww. Now, however, thanks to you, I know exactly what I live for. I know what my efforts can accomplish and what that will mean. Maybe not in a grandeur cosmic sense, but meaning doesn't have to be large to be significant. I quite like that. For this great gift you have given me, I offer a gift of my own. Some advice and guidance that you may find illuminating. Firstly, reach beyond the town of Trapsborough. I happen to know that most people there are simple enough, with little to offer beneath what you can see on the surface. You are all much too great to waste yourselves on their petty concerns. Secondly, do not be afraid to take charge of your destinies. With power like yours, people will often seek to bend you to their design, to use you for gain and toss you aside when they have what they want. You are greater than that. You are greater than them. Do not be pawns when you should be kings. My third and last piece of advice is perhaps my most important. Take heed. Never, under any circumstances, should you read explosive runes.
Crag and Alex, roll a reflex save.
Oh.
Quigley, do you have any extra D6s? Because I've only got 2 and I need quite a few more.
Yes!
I just had
It's okay, I'll just roll these ones a couple times.
I'm not there!
Right here if you'd like to come over and...
Okay,
Just roll these ones a couple of times.
Wait. I have to say that as he was reading this, right before he got to that moment, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if this is somebody coming back for us and is going to use a spell on this letter. I literally thought that because I was like, I'm not there, so I won't get hit by anything.
It's that bitch witch.
It does say, all my love, G.S.
No! I'm gonna kill her.
As you are finishing up, the letter begins to tremble in your hand. The lettering flashes, and there is a massive explosion. Quigley, you take the full force of the blow.
She's going down. She's had enough.
Quigley.
4 points of damage.
Oh no, friend. Quigley, you take 19 points of damage. What were the reflex saves for our friends to either side of Quigley?
Well, I rolled a 2.
Okay.
So it was very good. I get a +4 to that, so it's a 6.
So that's also going to be 19
Oh, nice.
points of damage.
I rolled
And Alex.
a 6 plus my 8 gives me
Brother York?
14.
14. You're also going to take 19 points of damage.
This girl's going down.
As the letter explodes in your hands.
Does
You are all
Macy die?
flung back from the table. It's
don't
more
say
contained.
that.
The table is destroyed. The furniture around you is destroyed.
Great,
You
she's
are
gonna hate
flung
us again.
back from the table.
Hate us again.
lying there, your vision blurring, slowly coming together as your heart like restarts. You suck in a deep breath for what must be the first time. Who knows how long it's been since you've breathed. Your lungs are burning, and as the ringing in your ears begins to go down, you begin to hear screaming and shouting coming from outside the inn. And when you look up and you kind of prop yourself up to look, you can see that somebody has fled after the explosion, and through the open door you can see skittering right up into the door frame is a huge multi-legged chitin-covered beast.
Oh!
It looks like a scorpion, only
Are you kidding me?
larger than even Crag, and it is snapping its claws, and its stinger is waving up above its frame. Roll initiative.
Bring it on! A scorpion.
Thank you everyone for watching us. Please go like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/dragons and stuff, and watch us every Friday night live.